Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, for game number 3 of a Sunday American Legion triple header. As Post 1 will be the visiting team, even though we're playing on our home field, they will be the visiting team this afternoon here in game number 2 for both these squads. But it's game 3 of the day. It's Parkersburg Post 15, the home team, and our visitors Wheeling Post 1. I'm Coach Dell along with Jubb. Coach Stout now taking over for Coach Nardoni on the scoreboard and the music. He's a wonderful musician. He's a DJ on the side. Does a great job. He's got the music cranking. Everybody's bopping in the stands. And alongside Kim North, Hall of Fame sports writer for the Intelligencer and Times Leader. Got it covered up here in the press box. We're ready to get the action started as the pitcher, Cooper Kincaid, finishes up his warm-up tosses. And we are just about ready to go. Post 1 coming in with a record of 8-5. Post 15 coming in with a record of 12-5. This is an area game. Let's give you the lineup for Post 1. Chris Upton leading off, playing left field. Seth Cover will be hitting for himself, doing the pitching. Jackson Murray batting third, playing shortstop. Rocco Dijon playing first base in the cleanup spot. Right fielder Zaid Billings batting fifth. Third baseman Henry Anderson batting sixth. Reese Davis at second base batting seventh. The catcher Jack Selman batting eighth. And Braxton Billick, the center fielder, rounds out the lineup. The first pitch from Kincaid, way upstairs. Ball 1, 3:59, our official start time. So we're right on time today. Second pitch is up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. On Chris Upton. Upton had a bomb home run to tie the game in the 7th inning of game number 1 this morning against Charleston. Post 1 was down 5-4. And Upton led off the 7th inning with a home run over the right field fence. That 3-0 pitch in there for a strike from Connor Kincaid. Connor is going to Garrett Community College to continue his baseball career. And Upton draws the leadoff walk. Not how Kincaid wanted to start the game, especially against this lineup of hitters in the top of the Post 1 order. Probably see a fake bunt steal here, which we've done. Now Cover not showing bunt there. Upton stays at first base. First pitch in there for a strike on Cover. Cover hitting well over 500 for the year. Tacked on a couple more hits in the early game. Had triple. No, he only had 1 hit. I'm staying corrected there. He had a triple. He was hit by a pitch twice. Cover's been hit 5 times in these 3 games so far. And he lined out his only out. He lined out to shortstop. Second pitch fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. Kincaid trying to get Cover. 0-2 pitch low and away. Ball 1. Upton staying at first. I'd imagine at some point Upton will take off. Test, see what kind of arm the catcher has. And there he goes. Pitches a ball, and the ball goes into center field. Upton will stand up, but he won't be able to go anywhere as the center fielder comes in and backs that play up. So Upton, man, he gets on base. He gets around the bases pretty quickly, especially when Cover and Murray and Dijon are right behind him. He's stepped on the home plate quite a few times. And a lot of piece of hitting by Cover. Pitch was down and away. Just took it into right field, a bouncer through the right side, trying to get the runner over to third, and he pushes it through the right side hole for a single. Upton stops at third with nobody out, and the hottest hitter in America. I'm not saying just here in America. Donovan Jones will go out, courtesy run for Cover, get him out of the heat, get him back in the shade as he starts out his day with a single. Here comes Jackson Murray. He's hitting very close to 600 on the season. He had three doubles, 3 triples, and 3 homers going into game 1, and he had another home run and a double. So he's up those totals. Pitch to Murray, down low, 2 balls, no strikes. So already Cooper Kincaid in a jam as post 1 has runners at the corners, nobody out, top of the first. Pitch to Murray, up high, ball 3. So right away, Cooper Kincaid is in a lot of trouble. And there's a pitch down the middle. Murray taking all the way, strike 1. Upton drew the leadoff walk, immediately stole second, advanced to third on the single by Cover. Held there, first and third. And Murray drives one. There it is, another one, and that is going to find the wall again. Left center field. Here comes Donovan Jones around third. He'll hold there. And another double for Jackson Murray. Continues the onslaught that I've literally never seen anything like it. It is absolutely unbelievable how this kid is hitting the baseball. If Arrows and college coaches knocking on this guy's door, I don't know what you have to do. I mean, they tell me he can run. I wasn't familiar with his speed. Obviously hits with power, plays great defense, has a good arm. Made an incredible over-the-shoulder catch in the first game. Shallow left field. Adds to his extra base hit total as he doubles in the alley. Rocco now up. Runners on second and third. Still nobody out. Way up and in from Kincaid. 2 balls, no strikes on Rocco. 1 run in here for post 1. Runners at second and third. 2-0 pitch stays inside. 3 balls and no strikes. Wyatt Boyce, the catcher, will go out, have a conversation with Cooper Kincaid as things unraveling early here for post 15. Upton drew a leadoff walk. Cover singled through the right side, put runners at the corners. Murray doubled in the left center alley. Rocco's up 3-0. Fastball down the middle for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Just underway here in our nightcap of this triple header today. Pitch from Kincaid. Rocco is going to bounce it to third, and he's going to throw home, and Donovan Jones thrown out at home. Jones took off on contact there. So 1 out. The two out. Correction, to ground the 2 hopper to third base. Third baseman Eli Davis relayed it home. Easily got Donovan Jones, who was running on contact there. 1 out. Coach Goodwin out to talk to Jimmy Payne, who's umpiring the bases. Not sure. What are they arguing?
The guy at third, I think they said he come out the bag.
Oh. But obviously he didn't, so runners back at the corners again. Dijon on first. Murray down at third. So 1 out as the pinch runner, the courtesy runner, Donovan Jones, thrown out at the plate on 2 hopper to third base. Kincaid trying to wiggle out of this mess. 1-0 pitch. Correction to count now 1-0. Oh, no, 2-0. Coach Stout messing with me. 2 balls, no strike. Now batting Zade Billings. He's playing right field. Caught the first game. Playing right field here in the second game. The pitch from Kincaid. And that's drilled through the right side for a base hit. Murray will easily come home, and Rocco will move up 90 feet. So post 1 adds another run as Zade Billing drives it through the right side. Murray trots home easily for the post 1 second run. That'll bring up Henry Anderson. Runners now at first and second, 2-0. Post 1. Henry fly ball to deep left field. Left fielder will track that down. relay it back in. Nobody will advance. 2 down here in the top of the first. Post 1 with 2 runs in. That'll bring up second baseman this afternoon, Reese Davis. Davis be a senior at Tyler Consolidated. Trying to tack on a couple more runs for post 1. Kincaid trying to get out of this. First pitch drops a curveball in for strike 1. Runners on first and second for post 1. Just underway, 2 outs. Pitch from Kincaid, and it's comebacker. And Kincaid will just flip on to first, and that'll end the top of the first inning. But post 1 strikes for 2 runs on 3 hits. So after a half an inning, it's post 1, 2. Post 15 coming to bat.
Looking for a hometown insurance agency you can trust? Since 1999, Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services has been protecting families and businesses in the northern panhandle of West Virginia and eastern Ohio. We're independent, giving you choice from top-rated national and regional carriers. And guided by a concierge-level experience, our energetic, honest, and determined team puts customers first every time. For home and auto to life and business insurance, we build relationships that matter. Need to pay a bill or access your policy online? It's easy with us. Protect your future with the agency you'd recommend to a friend. Call Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services today at 304-277-3239 or visit BernieGlennInsurance.com. Bernie Glenn Insurance, building relationships, protecting futures.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Legion Baseball here at Patriot Field on the campus of Wheeling Park High School for game number 3 of the afternoon on this steamy afternoon. Wheeling post 1 strikes for 2 runs in the top of the first on singles by Cover. Of course, Jackson Murray in the mix, and Zayd Billings drives in a run with a single. So the early 2-0 lead for post number 1. Let's give you Parkersburg post 15 lineup. Leading off, playing center field, Carter McLean. Batting second to second baseman Dylan Holliday. First baseman Evan Swain will hit third. In the cleanup spot, Caden Parker. Playing shortstop, hitting fifth, right fielder Colin McCarter. Batting sixth, a designated hitter Cam Cumpston. Batting seventh, a left fielder Carter Kinder. Batting eighth on the catching Wyatt Boyce. And batting ninth, the third baseman Eli Davis. Pitching out there for Wheeling post 1 here in game number 2. It's Seth Cover. Anxious to watch Cover throw again. Got to see him last week throw, and he's a good one. I would say he's probably their number 1 at this point. Leading off here, Carter McLean, the center fielder. Cover rocks the first pitch from him. It's going to be up. Ball gets behind Selman. Ball 1. Paul Kearns behind the plate. Jimmy Payne out on the bases. Our guys in blue today. They wore red yesterday. In blue today. Cover's 1-0 pitch. Fouled way back. That might catch a car back there. And that's going to find the woods. I don't think that ball's ever coming back. Every time those go away, you're probably thinking $4 or $5 down the drain. Maybe more than that, Kim North says. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Cover, down low. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. How much is a dozen baseballs now, Coach? $70 for a dozen baseballs. Wow. Jeez, oh, Pete. The 2-1 pitch. Cover catches the outside corner with a fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on McLean. Carter McLean, yesterday against post 1, had a big home run late in the game. Cover's pitch, hooked down the left field line. That's going to bounce into the corner for a double for McLean. He starts post 15 off in a good way as he doubles. It's a sort of a blooper down the left field line, but it hit well past third base and shortstop. Spun down into the corner. So McLean starts off post 15 with a double. That'll bring up Dylan Holiday playing second base today. Last time they played post 1 yesterday, Holiday walked 3 times. Trying to answer that 2 spot by post 1. Holiday, Parkersburg South graduate, headed to Marietta. We'll be playing down there with Evan Wilson, who was playing for Charleston. First pitch from Cover, a strike. Evan Wilson, multi-talented athlete from Charleston. 0-1 pitch from Cover. Fouled back. Cover jumps out ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. Holiday just trying to get McLean over to third after that leadoff double. Cover looks in. Sun beating down here at Patriot Field. Cloud cover has pretty much moved away. Cover with the 0-2. Fastball just missed up. Trying to get Holiday to chase that fastball just up right at shoulder level, but good spot. Thought he might get Holiday to chase, but he didn't. So McLean leads off second. A pitch from Cover. That one stays upstairs too. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out early on, bottom of the first, 2-0. Post 1 leads. Post 15 threatening. Leadoff double by Carter McLean. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Dylan Holiday. The pitch from Cover. Reaches out and bloops it into center field. Braxton Billick will come in and take care of that. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. If you are confused, we are Parkersburg Post 15 is the home team in this game. They were the visitors yesterday. So they are the home team today. 2-0. Post 1 leads. 1 out. Yeah. Yeah, that's, Kim Nord just gave us a nice little piece of information. He might be the best pitcher in this team, but he's probably the 4th best pitcher in his family. His dad was probably number 1. Braden might be number 2. And then Eric also, who pitched at, where was he, Muskingham? Muskingham. Yeah, so, yeah, good point. Headed to West Liberty. Sure he's going to do some pitching in the black and gold. 1 ball, 1 strike on the lefty, Evan Swain. Big kid. The pitch. Swain fouls it off to the left side. That'll go out of play. Swain also homered yesterday against Post 1. Big guy. Evan Swain. Jubb brought some watermelon up. It's nice and refreshing instead of hot nachos and hamburger. Refreshing watermelon. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Evan Swain. McLean out at second base. The pitch down in the dirt, blocked by Selman. Run the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-0. Post 1 leading, bottom of the first. Early on, we do have a little cloud cover right now. Temperature has dropped maybe a half a degree. I think it might be down about 91 now. Pitch from Cover. Fouled off to the left side by Swain. This is a good battle here. Swain headed to Potomac State. Rich tradition down at Potomac State. Coach Little, great program down there. Just upped their facilities, really improved their facilities. He sent a lot of guys off to play college baseball, including our own Andrew Koalo, who is now the head coach at Shepherd. Went on to play at Liberty. Here comes the 2-2 from Cover. That ball is driven into left field. That may drop. That is going to drop. Upton can't get to it. It's going to drop in for a base hit. So it's going to put runners at first and third for Post 15. Tell those college guys, swing the bat. That's going to bring up shortstop Caden Parker. Parker's headed to Garrett Community College. Attended Parkersburg High. Runners at the corners for post 15, 1 out, 2-0, post 1 leading. Bottom of the first. Again, Parkersburg is the home team here in this game. The pitch. Catches the outside corner. Nice pitch from Cover to Caden Parker. Infield, good double play depth. I love it out there. Our guys are fundamentally sound on that last base hit. Cover was backing up home. Our first baseman was in there. Nice pick move to first base. Almost nailed Swain over there at first. Great pickoff move by Cover. Defense and double play depth. Reese Davis close to the bag, ready to turn that double play. Post 1 turned 2, 6-4-3 double plays yesterday. Jackson Murray and Seth Cover. Good combination up the middle. Reese Davis now playing second base. Rocco, the solid first baseman. Then Henry Anderson. He's headed to Shepherd also. He's playing third base. The pitch from Cover. A check swing. That's going to get a run home, but Rocco will take care of getting the out, and I think that post 1 will be happy to trade an out for a run right there. That's 2 down as McLean running on contact. Parker, sort of a check swing. Grounded out to Rocco, just went and took care of business, got the out, didn't risk not getting the runner at home and keeping multiple runners on. So that'll bring up Colin McCarter. First pitch down low and away. Evan Swain advanced to second on that, so he's in scoring position with the potential tying run for post 15. Colin McCarter, the batter. He went to Parkersburg High, grounded down to Anderson. He'll flip over to first, and a nice pick over there by Rocco, the solid first baseman. Rocco Dijon Domenico with the pick. 1 run on a couple of hits. They leave 1. Your new score after 1 complete. It's post 1-2, post 15, 1. Back here at Patriot Field on the campus of Wheeling Park High School. Headed to the second inning here in our final game of this triple header this afternoon. We had 3 yesterday, 3 today. I think it was better that we keep the windows shut, Job. Yeah, the windows are tinted, and we kept them shut today. Just got a little breeze coming in, but much better today up here. Got a little fan behind us. Got some drinks here, but people outside are cooking pretty good, as I think got temperatures in the 90s now, heat index all the way up in the hundreds. Make sure you're taking care of yourself out there, folks, especially the folks in Valley Grove, Triadelphia, Woodsdale area. We're thinking of you, and hopefully you guys are getting through this misery now that heat coming down on us. That makes it really tough. So hopefully you guys are, I'm sure that folks are bringing you enough liquids, water, Gatorades, things to keep hydrated. Best wishes as they continue the recovery effort. Everybody stay cool, stay hydrated. Take care of your pets also. Make sure you keep those pets taken care of. That's a hot asphalt out there. Leading off the top of the second be the catcher, Jack Selman. Selman took a little rest in the first game. Well, get out of this heat. Kincaid drops a curveball in there to even the count at 1-1. Tough catching 2 games in this kind of heat on that turf. Selman drives a pitch into right field. The Wheeling University freshman. Nice piece of hitting there from Selman as he drives a pitch into right field. His grandpap reminded me yesterday that he attends Wheeling University. So I missed that, and nobody gave me a note on that, but glad to know that factoid from his pap. He leads off the top of the second with a ringing single to right field. And that's going to bring up Braxton Billick hitting 9th in the lineup today. Pitch number 2, up and away. Or up and in, I'm sorry. As Cools has shown up. Must have thought it was a 4:30 start today.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Coach. A lot of traffic in Pittsburgh.
A lot of traffic?
Yeah.
Where, on the golf course?
No, big back Green Tree.
Oh. No golf today?
No golf today. It's too hot for golf.
I'm not sure. Coaches, we got a 3-1 count. Sorry about that. Braxton Billick. Selman on first base with that leadoff single. And Braxton Billick, good eye at the plate, draws the walk. Puts runners at first and second with nobody out. And the dangerous Chris Upton. I'm going to venture to say that Upton pushes one down to third here. Great bunter. Has a couple of bunt hits in this. I'm going to call it a 4-game series. And he is bunting. Pulls it back, but close to offering. Surprised they didn't check that. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-1. Post 1 leading. Top of the second. Post 1 is the visiting team here in his second game. Upton up in the box. He's going to bunt. Another nice bunt. That's going to be trouble. That is going to be a hit.
Nice bunt.
Chris Upton.
Perfect bunt.
I'm telling you, if I was other teams and I was scouting him, I would absolutely have my third baseman way up on the grass because he bunts the ball down there, and once it gets by the pitcher, it's a base hit. So, once again, Cooper Kincaid in a world of trouble with the 2 most dangerous hitters in maybe all of the country right now. Cover and Jackson Murray right behind him. Cover singled through the right side his first time up. Bases loaded, 2-1. Post 1 threatening. The pitch. Up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ton of trouble here for Cooper Kincaid. Trying to wiggle out of this jam. The pitch. Cover drives it, and that is going to definitely get over the right fielder's head. Bounce against the wall. That's going to be 2 runs for sure. Here comes Upton, and he'll slide into third. And Cover with another double. 2 for 2 on the day as Seth Cover continues his torrid hitting. And guess who is up now? Maybe, I don't know. If he's a hotter hitter than Cover right now, I don't know. It's a toss-up right now between these two. They have to be about 18 for 20 over the last 4 games. It's incredible. Murray doubled his last time. All I can say is that Murray and double go together. Murray and triple go together. Murray and home run go together.
Like
he just wings it. Oh, 4-1 now. Post 1, threatening to get a large lead here early. Murray takes a curveball on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. I jinxed Upton yesterday, man. I got in big trouble.
You would never jinx someone, Coach.
I jinxed him. I said, I don't think I've seen Upton Cover. No, it was yesterday. And Murray drives one in the alley.
Shot.
And see if that gets through. No, the center fielder's going to cut it off, but that's going to be another 2-run single for Jackson Murray. This is the most incredible hitting display I've ever seen in my baseball life that Murray and Cover right now. They literally can't get these two guys out. I 0-2, 2-0, 3-1. Doesn't matter what count he's in. All he does is hit the ball. 6-1 now. Post one really revving it up. Now Dijon, he'll get in on the hit parade here as Cooper Kincaid trying to figure something out to slow this post one offense down. My goodness, just balls. Murray hits the left center, right center. Cover hits it over the right fielder's head. Murray hits it into the trees. It's just one after another. It's been a hitting display like I've never seen. Like I say, if there aren't college coaches knocking on Jackson Murray's door, I don't know. I must not know talent very well, because I would think that he could step in somewhere and play immediately. And there he goes, takes off. Dijon could be trouble here as that fly ball's tracked down by the right fielder. Out there, that's Colin McCarter. Nice catch out there in right field. Murray will have to go retreat back to first base. Tough little play. That ball was a mile in the air. But nice play out there by the right fielder, Colin McCarter. That'll bring up Zayd Billings. Billings had a nice base hit through the right side last time. Murray leads off first. I'd say he'll be taking off here any moment. Kincaid delivers home the 1-0 in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cooley has now joined us. He's got his Wheeling Park baseball shirt on.
Well, right back at home, Coach.
Right back at home, but not like you remember it. You cut a lot of grass here, Cools.
I've never cut grass in my life.
I thought
Coach.
you had to cut the infield one
I was
time.
more of a shovel guy.
I thought Coach McLeod had you cut the
everybody
grass
thinks
once.
that, but no, I've still have yet to do it.
Oh, my. Billings takes strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 6-1. Post 1 leading. Top of the second, 2 runs in the first, 4 here in the second. And Billings hit by the pitch on a 1-2 pitch. I'm not sure I agree with that. I don't think I agree with that.
I don't think I do either.
Coach, what do you think?
I don't agree with that at all.
I don't agree. I don't think he leaned into that at all. I think he.
That's the game today now, too. So.
I just think he just didn't try. I didn't.
Just didn't jump out of the way.
Right. I mean, he knew it was going to hit him.
Well, you can't reward a bad pitch.
I think that's a really bad call by Paul Kearns. I do not agree with that call. I mean, you've seen guys lean in. Mm-hmm. He definitely did not lean in. I don't agree with that call. Not sure how that scored. I'm going to give it a put out for the catcher. But I'm totally disagreement with Paul. I think he's a very good umpire, but I think he missed that one. I really do. That'll bring up Henry Anderson. Anderson flew out to left field his first time up. I don't think Coach Scott Castello was too happy with that call either. I don't know. Job, if we had replay, which we're going to have eventually, would love to see that. You think we'll have replay eventually? Job says yes. And Murray.
There's nothing Jubb can't do, Coach.
Well, so they say.
One of the best tech guys in the business.
Yeah. He loves the heat, too.
Yeah.
The hotter, the better, the more. He loves humidity.
Yeah, and especially in
Loves
the heat
humidity.
wave.
Swing and a miss by Anderson, and that'll end the bottom of the second. But post 1, Pals on 4 more runs. On 1, 2, 3, 4 more hits after 1.5. Your new score here at Patriot Field. It's post 1, 6. Post 15, 1.
Of home? Come camp with style at Glamp Life, your luxury retreat just south of Salt Fork State Park. Explore scenic trails, relax on a sandy beach, or fish in a private lake stocked with bass, bluegill, and more. Stay in lakeside A-frames, forest cabins, a retro Airstream, or roll in with your RV. with full hookups and a dump station ready. Just minutes from Cambridge and a quick drive from Columbus, Pittsburgh, or Cleveland. Glamp Life is your next unforgettable escape. Book today at glamplife.com.
At TechnoCap, we're not just making closures, we're shaping the future of sustainable packaging. From beverage and beauty to pharmaceuticals and household goods, our metal closures are trusted by leading brands around the world. With a global reach and a local presence right here in Glendale, West Virginia, TechnoCap combines innovation, precision, and environmental responsibility. Discover the power of performance-driven packaging. Visit technocapclosures.com, where great products begin at the top.
There it is. Okay. Now we're back. Wait, where's Coles?
He's good. No, he's good.
Okay. Figuring out the buttons went wacky on me there for a second. Back in here, making sure Coles is on the mic. So Cover now works here in the bottom of the second. He has 4 more runs to support him. So now leading 6-1. Post 1 continues their offensive barrage. The word has to be getting around the state and the Legion areas that how this team can hit the baseball. I mean, with power, singles, they can bunt, play good fundamentals. Going to be very difficult to beat. Cover starting to heat up a little bit here, like the weather. He's throwing it. Coles, how hard's he throwing?
I'm getting about 85 right now.
85. I'm sure he'll be in the high 80s before the day's over. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cover delivers. That ball's hit down the right field line, and that is going to drop into foul territory for a foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on the designated hitter, Cam Compston. At last check in the College World Series, LSU taking care of business, trying to be national champs, leading 5-1. What inning was that, Coach? About the 3rd inning. Cooley's going to check and get an update from Omaha. LSU was winning 5-1, trying to become the national champs again. Cover's 1-2, up and away. Our Buccos were rolling today. I think it was 7-2. Trying to salvage 1 game out of that 3-game set with Texas. Pitch from Cover, just up high on that curveball, just missed. Thought maybe Compston would fish for that curveball. Cools, go ahead, give us what you got.
We got the top of the 6th inning, and it's actually 5-1 LSU against Coastal.
Yes. Pop up in the infield. Murray comes across, gets Reese Davis out of the way, and Murray takes care of business. Comes all the way over onto the second base side of the infield to pull that one in. So 1 down. Reese Davis was struggling a little finding that ball with the sky, so his middle infield mate came over and gave him a hand and took care of the pop-up. 1 out. That'll bring up the left fielder, Carter Kinder. Cover upstairs on the first pitch to Kinder. 1 ball, no strikes. 6-1. Post 1 leading, bottom of the 2nd. Continuing their offensive onslaught. Pitch from Cover right there down the middle, splits the plate in half. 1 ball, 1 strike. Refreshing to see a guy in total command out there. We've had 20. Second pitch right there, strike 2. We've had 26 hit batsmen in 5+ games now. Actually, 27 because we had. Well, no, never mind because they sent Billings back. And his curveball bites in there with the swing and a miss.
It's a nasty curveball.
That is a great pitch from Cover. It's a nice combination when you got your ace on the mound and you're scoring runs. Tough to get beat when you have that combination.
I don't know. I think the Pirates have something to say about that.
What's the score of their game? They were up 7-2.
That's a great question.
Cooley's going to check that. Coastal in a world of trouble, down 5-1 in the sixth. First pitch, swing and a miss from Wyatt Boyce from Cover. Cover trying to record a 1-2-3 inning here. He kicks, he deals. That ball's in the dirt.
You actually got an 8-3 Pirates win.
8-3 final.
Yep.
I actually had the Pirates in over today.
Oh, nice bet.
So I cashed in on that ticket. But I also have Coastal. So everything evens up, I guess, unless Coastal hopefully can make a run. Pitch from Cover. Ooh, not sure where that pitch was. And whether it was inside or up, but Selman didn't move his glove very far. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. 6-1, post 1 leading. 6 runs on 7 hits for post 1. 1 run on 2 hits for post 15. Kicks, deals, and he walks Wyatt Boyce. I'm going to try to get my interview with Cover in between innings here. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner. It's going to be number 28, Easton Miller, coming into courtesy run. Talked to Seth Cover before the game about his dual role on his team and what it's like to pitch with a team that you know is going to score a ton of runs, including him. Try to pull that up and might have to break it up, but give you that interview. Cover throws up, throws it away. That's going to roll down into right field. I think he's going to be on third. Boyce is going to end up on third base as Cover threw over out of the reach of Rocco. So Boyce is going to head all the way over to third base with 2 outs. And here comes Dustin Henry with his usual third inning visit to the mound. I think he just likes to go out there and say hi to the guys.
You think so? You just like to have a nice little chat.
Yeah, he just likes to talk to them. I don't know. It's interesting. So, gonna here with Seth Cover right now, second baseman. Gonna play that interview after this half inning. So, runner now on third. Coach Henry heads back to the bucket to sit down. Not sure. I'd like to know what he had to say to Seth Cover. First pitch to Eli Davis in there for a strike. 2 down. Here in the bottom of the second. No balls, 1 strike on Davis. I'll get Jubb to cue us up here. Interview with Cover after this half inning. 2 balls, 1 strike on Eli Davis. Runner on third. 2 outs, 6-1. Post 1 leading, bottom of the second. The 2-1 delivery to Davis. That's down low.
Nice block.
Skips in there. Selman with the block. Saves that runner at third base. Davis now ahead in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Cover still working from the stretch. Comes set, delivers home. Swing and a miss. Nice cut by Davis, but comes up empty. Runs the count to full. 2 down. The full count pitch coming to Eli Davis. Fouled off hard to the right. Going to hit off the roofing material out here to the right side. Young man chasing that foul ball down. Full count. 2 outs. Runner on third. 6-1. Post 1 leading. Bottom of the second. Cover comes set. Looks in. Delivers. And a curveball. Drops right in there. Davis goes down swinging. We're through 2 complete. It's post 1, 6. Post 15, 1. And here is my interview with Seth Cover. Here with Seth Cover right now, second baseman, pitcher, third baseman, number 2 hitter in the lineup for Wheeling Post 1, getting ready for another doubleheader. Seth, you've developed into quite a number 2 hitter. Your pitchers are struggling getting anything by you. They're trying to fool you with a curveball, but you're on that, hitting the other way. Talk a little bit about your approach right now at the plate.
Approach is obviously sit fastball. Make them throw that fastball to you. They often start off with, first pitch, curveball, off speed, some sort of off speed. At some point, they have to throw a fastball. So I just sit dead red, and look to go gap to gap.
Now, what's it? I asked Upton the same question. What's it like having Murray and Dijon and some of these guys are just tearing the cover off the ball, hitting right behind you?
It's unbelievable. I mean, if you get walked or something, 1 through 9, we could all hit pretty well. So having Murray, Dijon, those guys behind you, no matter where you go, we're gonna hit the ball.
Yeah, talk a little bit about defensively. Turn 2 6-4-3 double plays. Have you and Jackson developed a camaraderie out there where you got a good feel for each other?
Yeah, I think so. It's our first couple games playing together. I think we've developed that relationship and had a good connection. And credit to the pitchers for helping us out, rolling us double plays.
Yeah, you're throwing game 2 today, correct?
Yes, sir.
And how are you feeling?
Feeling great. Arms feeling good. Body's feeling good. I'm ready to go.
How about the heat? You think that'll be a factor for you today?
No, just stay hydrated, stay on hydration, get body ready, stretch out a good bit, and I'll be ready.
All right, well, good luck today. Keep it going.
Thank you.
All right, that was Seth Cover, the number 2 hitter for Wheeling Post 1, and going to pitch game 2 against Parkersburg today. All right, nice interview with Seth. Good young man, comes from a good bloodline of baseball players there, as his dad was a heck of a baseball player, and both of his brothers. Braden is going to be a dandy. He threw a shutout in the state tournament this year. Eric, his other brother, pitched at Muskingum. Had a heck of a career. So the Covers have very synonymous with baseball in this area. Going to the top of the third here, it's going to be Reese Davis leading off. Behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reese playing second base as Cover pitches today. Reese Davis, the first game today, struck out a couple of times, hit by a pitch. Here comes the 1-2, low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 6-1, Post 1 leading. I also talked to Chris Upton. We'll check out that. Davis drives one into center field. Center fielder out there with a nice catch. Carter McLean tracks that one down for the first out here in the top of the third inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Jack Selman. Selman drilled a line drive through the hole on the right side. His last at bat started out that big inning, that big 4-run inning in the second. Took that pitch the other way. Cooper Kincaid trying to get through a clean inning here. Curveball drops in there for strike 2. 6-1. Post 1 leading. Looks hot out there, doesn't it, Cools?
Oh, it's definitely hot out there.
And Selman swings at a ball low and away for strike 3 in the second out. Cooper Kincaid trying to get through a clean inning here. Braxton Billick now up. He walked and scored a run in that big inning in the 4-run second inning. First pitch stays up top on a curveball from Kincaid. Just looks like that heat's coming off of the turf. It's got to be 120 on that turf.
After all the cold games, Coach, I would be complaining too much.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Coach Stout's been through many of those miserable days up here on the hill. Billy drives one to center field. The center fielder drifts back. Carter McLean makes the catch just shy of the warning track. So Cooper Kincaid with a 1-2-3 inning after 2.5. The score remains Post 1-6, Post 15-1.
Need to unplug, recharge, and reconnect with what matters? Then it's time to experience Glamp Life, a luxury outdoor retreat just south of Salt Fork State Park. Nestled in the rolling hills of Ohio, Glamp Life is where modern comfort meets natural beauty. Stay in a handcrafted A-frame cabin overlooking a private lake, cozy up in a vintage Airstream, or bring your own RV. We've got full hookups and a dump station ready for you. Only 15 minutes from Cambridge and just a short drive from Columbus, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and West Virginia. Your escape is closer than you think. Spend your days hiking scenic trails, lounging on a sandy beach, or casting a line in peaceful catch and release waters filled with bass, catfish, bluegill, and more. Whether you're planning a team-building retreat, a family adventure, or a quiet weekend away, Glamp Life helps you experience the outdoors without sacrificing comfort. Book your getaway now at glamplife.com, where nature meets luxury and peace of mind is just a click away.
Okay, back here at Patriot Field on the campus of Wheeling Park High School. After this half inning, we'll listen to my pregame interview with the hot-hitting leadoff hitter and left fielder this afternoon, Chris Upton. Talk to him about what it's like to play on this team right now. Cover finishes up his pre-inning warm-up pitches. Infield tosses it around. Henry Anderson will bring the ball into Cover, and we will get ready for the bottom of the third, and it'll be the top of the order for post 15. It'll be Carter McLean. He doubled down the left field line, little spinning blooper that rolled into the corner. McLean, the left-hander, big tall guy. Cover with a nice pitch at the knees. Not sure. I'd like to know what the meaning of that is. He's headed to Marietta, continue his baseball career. Headed there with Evan Wilson of Charleston, who we saw earlier today and earlier yesterday. Nice-looking kid. Pitched a heck of a game against post 15 yesterday. Cover's next pitch, curveball, catches the outside corner. He just looks like he's in total command out there, Cools. No balls, 2 strikes. Interested to see what he throws here. Shook off Selman. That fastball is drifted out to center field, and Braxton Billick with the easy grab out there in center field for 1 out. That'll bring up Dylan Holiday. He flew out to Billick his first time. Holiday headed to Marietta also. Attended Parkersburg South. South had a nice team this year. Bottom of the third inning, 6-1, post 1 leading. Cover's first pitch, man, he's living on his knees right now, Cools. He is really in control right now. Looks like he's found his groove. Knows exactly what he wants to throw. Kicks, deals, 0-1. Wow, curveball bites, hits the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Yes, it is refreshing to see a guy in total command. And that pitch bounces 6 feet in front of the plate. Jump said now probably hit Holiday right here in the back. Nah, not Cover. 1 out here in the bottom of the third, 6-1. Post 1 leading. Cover rocks, he deals. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that fastball catches the outside corner, and Paul Kearns rings him up.
The catcher might have sold that one.
Yes, Holiday was shocked that he called that strike 3, but I think Paul had the right call there. Evan Swain, he singled his first time up. Another big lefty. He's headed to Potomac State. Cover sets, he deals in the dirt. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a foul off. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Nobody on. Cover trying to complete a 1-2-3 inning here. He rocks, he deals. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball right on the inside corner. Cover starting to really heat up.
That's enough. That's enough.
Uh-oh.
That's your warning. Next time, I'll find it for a goal. All right? All right, here we go. That's enough.
Paul Kearns has heard about enough out of
2.5 innings. I've let it go. I've now heard enough.
Parkersburg. Post 15 bench. Kearns is about to throw somebody.
Uh-oh.
Now he's headed up.
I said enough.
Now he's here comes Coach Goodwin in now. I think Coach Goodwin wanted him to tell him to take care of his bench. Coach Goodwin not happy at all. Headed over to the bench, as you can see on your live stream right now. He's having a discussion with his players. I don't think he's too happy. Paul's not happy. Coach Goodwin's not happy. Jubb zooming in on that discussion. Coach Goodwin headed back to third. Something really got Paul worked up there, and he wasn't going to have it, and I don't blame him. You listen to that enough is enough. So we're back to play. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cover rocks, he deals, and it's
Good block.
good check. Selman with a good job down there on the block and a ball in the dirt. 1, 2, 3 goes post 15. We're through 3 innings. Post 1, 6. Post 15, 1. And here's my interview with Chris Upton. Okay, I'm here with Wheeling Post 1 leadoff hitter and center fielder Chris Upton. Very impressive showing so far this season. Chris, talk a little bit about how you developed into such an effective leadoff hitter.
Well, my main thing is just like attacking. That's how I am in every sport. Like, just want to set the tone. So that's pretty much how it is.
You've really got a great eye at the plate too. Not only are you hitting the ball, but you're drawing walks. Now you've also added another part to your arsenal, your bunt.
Yes, sir. I've always been just the guy find a way to get on base no matter what. You know, I give a lot of credit to my little brother. We play a lot of wiffle ball in the backyard. He's helped me really a lot. And
defensively, you get a great jump on the ball. You look very, very good out there. Talk a little bit about learning to read the ball in the wind up here. The wind is continually blowing to right field. Talk a little bit about what you've learned playing center field here.
Well, here the ball's always carrying out, so it's really just about in warm-ups try to find where the wind's blowing out and how it hits off the fence. You know, it's just about a feel thing.
Yeah, talk a little bit about batting ahead of Cover, Murray, and D. John Domenico. When you know you get on, there's a good chance you're going to score.
Yeah, well, Murray I played with in school ball, and I always know he's going to come through, so just find a way on base, get to second base, they're probably going to find through. And I found a way. I found Cover. I played against him a lot. I've noticed how he's hit. And Rocco, I play with him a little bit, so I always know they're going to come through, just get in scoring position.
Is it fun scoring 12, 14 runs a game?
Oh, it sure is, yeah.
All right, buddy. What are you looking for today?
Well, let's hopefully get 2 wins back up on the board. It's a good area game to win.
How you handling the heat?
Oh, it's hot, but we're making it do.
All right, buddy. Thanks. That's Chris Upton, center fielder, leadoff hitter for Post 1, having a great season, getting ready to warm up here before first game of a doubleheader. Yes, sir. All right, that's Chris Upton, who now happens to be leading off. Nice interview with him. Fine young man from Lindsley, has developed into quite a leadoff hitter. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Grounds to second base. Easy play down there. The second baseman, Dylan Holliday, 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Boy, that's first time Upton has gone quietly in a while. That'll bring up Seth Cover. He has a single and a 2-run double to his offensive stats today, along with throwing a gem out on the mound. Just a great day for him and His dad soaking it up over here in the stands, enjoying watching his son. He got a chance to coach both of his sons to that state title. He's had quite a run. Cover drives this and foul. It's going to land way out past the bullpen. He enjoyed coaching all those boys, not only his sons, but all those guys. He continues to talk about what a pleasure it was to be around those guys all the time. The only thing sad about the state championship is that the season's over and he doesn't get to coach them anymore. So he'll miss the 5 guys that are graduating from that team. But he's got a heck of a nucleus coming back, including his son Braden, who was one of the – and Cover goes down swinging for out number 2. Might be just as good for him to get back in the dugout and get in the shade, Cools.
Yeah. I'd be hustling to that dugout right now. Coach.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to see him strike out, but not bad to get back in that dugout, take a seat, get a drink, and get ready to come out and have another shutdown inning. Jackson Murray now takes a curveball, drops in there for a strike from Cooper Kincaid. Murray single and a double, 2 more RBIs. Pitch to Murray. It's popped up. Right fielder coming in a couple of steps. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I'm stunned here. I'm stunned here. 1, 2, 3 inning. Go post 1, including Cover and Murray. I'm pinching myself. But after 3.5, it remains post 1, 6. Post 15, 1.
Need to unplug, recharge, and reconnect with what matters? Then it's time to experience Glamp Life, a luxury outdoor retreat just south of Salt Fork State Park. Nestled in the rolling hills of Ohio, Glamp Life is where modern comfort meets natural beauty. Stay in a handcrafted A-frame cabin overlooking a private lake, cozy up in a vintage Airstream, or bring your own RV. We've got full hookups and a dump station ready for you. Only 15 minutes from Cambridge and just a short drive from Columbus, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and West Virginia. Your escape is closer than you think. Spend your days hiking scenic trails, lounging on a sandy beach, or casting a line in peaceful catch-and-release waters filled with bass, catfish, bluegill, and more. Whether you're planning a team-building retreat, a family adventure, or a quiet weekend away, Glamp Life helps you experience the outdoors without sacrificing comfort. Book your getaway now at glamplife.com, where nature meets luxury and peace of mind is just a click away. Need to unplug, recharge, and reconnect with what matters? Then it's time to experience Glamp Life, a luxury outdoor retreat just south of Salt Fork State Park. Nestled in the rolling hills of Ohio, Glamp Life is where modern comfort meets natural beauty. Stay in a handcrafted A-frame cabin overlooking a private lake, cozy up in a vintage Airstream, or bring your own RV. We've got full hookups and a dump station ready for you. Only 15 minutes from Cambridge and just a short drive from Columbus, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and West Virginia. Your escape is closer than you think. Spend your days hiking scenic trails, lounging on a sandy beach, or casting a line in peaceful catch-and-release waters filled with bass, catfish, bluegill, and more. Whether you're planning a team-building retreat, a family adventure, or a quiet weekend away, Glamp Life helps you experience the outdoors without sacrificing comfort. Book your getaway now at glamplife.com, where nature meets luxury and peace of mind is just a click away.
If your business needs an ATM, call the ATM man, Stan Staszynski, a former Post 1 player and proud supporter of Wheeling American Legion Post 1 baseball. Need it fast? The ATM man offers same-day ATM placement. Are your credit card processing fees too high? Call the ATM man today at 304-215-3165. Locally owned but local service. Whether you need credit card processing or ATM placement, call the ATM man at 304-215-3165. That's 304-215-3165.
Looking for a smarter way to manage your business finances? James Taylor, CPA in Wheeling, West Virginia, is your go-to pro for hassle-free bookkeeping, payroll, tax prep, and more. powered by secure cloud-based software. Accessible, efficient, personalized. With 15 plus years of experience, James brings peace of mind to your numbers so you can focus on what matters most, growing your business. Call 304-905-8372 or visit jamestaylorcpa.com. Accounting made simple, the way it should be.
Back here at Patriot Field, a little extended between innings rest there as Kim North came up and told us they called that a hydration break. So everybody was getting a drink and enjoying the shade, what little shade there is up here. So we are back to action here. Things have calmed down. I think that was probably a little calm down period too for whatever players were involved in that little verbal altercation with home plate umpire Paul Kearns. What do you think, Cools?
Yeah, I think it came at the perfect time, but I just can't say that I've ever seen a hydration break in baseball. I've always thought that's what you do when your buddies are hitting. You go and sit on the bench and drink your Gatorade, but I don't know. I've never played in a heat wave.
Yeah, interesting. But that's what we called it. The hydration break.
Yep, Gatorade break.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, you know what I did? I went and got a water.
You know what I did?
What?
I drank my Gatorade.
Well, that's good. So we're staying hydrated up here. Jubb's got a Powerade Zero. Coach Stout doesn't have anything, and I'm worried about him. He should be drinking right now, and he's not.
He should be drinking. It's a lack of hydration up here.
What's that? Brought to you by TechnoCap. We probably made the caps to these Gatorades. Kim North over there drinking his. And that ball, first pitch to Caden Parker, smoked to right field. But Zade Billings makes it look easy. One pitch, one out.
Almost took his glove off.
Not only is the hydration break nice, but a one pitch out is even nicer. So, Jubb moving around up here, trying to get organized. If you're on the live stream, let us know where you're watching from. Maybe a two-pitch out here. Upton chasing the ball back in left field, and he runs it down. Chris Upton, I talked about his defense in my interview with him. He has really developed into a dandy outfielder. He's going to probably get some college look, I'd say, down the road. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. Couple with a hydration break. Cools, it doesn't get any better than that.
No, it doesn't.
Cover likes that. You think they're swinging here?
I hope so.
Coach Giovango down in Benwood would. It's called the Benwood take here. See if they swing. I don't think I've seen a. Well, he did take. That's Cam Cumpston. That was Colin McCarter who just flew out to left field. So Cam Cumpston takes the first pitch for a strike. Cover just cruising along right now. The pitch. Driven into left field for a base hit. Once again, I put the jinx on. Jubb shaking his head as I say Cover cruising along, and he gives up a line drive single to left.
You're that commentator that says he hasn't missed a kick. And
hasn't missed a free throw. He's not 12 for 12. Next one, you can bet what it's going to be. So I apologize to Cover. I apologize to Upton when I jinxed him yesterday. Not good. So we're back 2 down. Carter Kinder now batting with 2 down here. Runner on first, 6-1, post 1 leading. Bottom of the 4th inning. Halfway home here. Starting to heat up a little bit here in the press box. Nick said, I'm not going golf until 4. It's the coolest time of the day. I said, Nick, that's not even close. That's the hottest time of the day. Later in the afternoon is the hottest time of the day, and it's continuing to rise here. Cools will give me an update on the weather. He always does.
Mm-hmm.
Gives a good update on weather. Nick gave it to me earlier. Strike 1 to
91 degrees today, Coach.
91. Probably the heat index well over 100. Probably on a turf, it's probably 100 and
feels like 95.
95, probably over 100 on the turf. That'd make your feet hot.
Wouldn't the morning be the coolest time to golf?
Well, That's what most people would think, but Nick has a different outlook on a lot of things, including when's the hottest time of the day. He said, oh, it's not hot. It's not hot that time. Yesterday, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock was literally the hottest part of the day, and I think it's cranking up. 5 o'clock, things are starting to melt. Like things that never melt start to melt. And his check swing there by, I don't know, Paul Kern said he went on it. Carter Kinder offered on that. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
We got twos.
A lot of twos on the board again today. We had them yesterday. Carter Kinder, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, 6-1, post 1 leads. 2-out single from Compston. He leads off first. A pitch from Cover. Stays up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Compston will take off from first. Cover will throw over there. He's going to be taking off. Cover just wanted to let him know. He'll probably worry about this hitter now. No lead. He throws over again, but literally Compston he didn't even have to, all he had to do was put his foot back. The 1-step lead at best. I would say that he's not a base stealer.
I think it's a safe guess.
Leads off. There he goes. And it's a ground ball. Right to Henry Anderson. Boom, right across. 5-3. Easy win for Henry Anderson. 1 hit in the inning, but it remains post 1-6. Post 15-1. We're through 4 innings. We'll be right back.
Craving the great outdoors without giving up the comforts of home? Come camp with style at Glamp Life, your luxury retreat just south of Salt Fork State Park. Explore scenic trails, relax on a sandy beach, or fish in a private lake stocked with bass, bluegill, and more. Stay in lakeside A-frames, forest cabins, a retro Airstream, or roll in with your RV. With full hookups and a dump station ready. Just minutes from Cambridge and a quick drive from Columbus, Pittsburgh, or Cleveland. Glamp Life is your next unforgettable escape. Book today at glamplife.com.
Back here at Patriot Field on the campus of Wheeling Park High School. A beautiful setting up here. The softball field, all turf right above us. Beautiful baseball field. Just a wonderful setting up here. A lot of tents out for the shade. Nice little crowd up here. Coach Stout has the people rocking down there in the stands with his music.
I'd make him be the DJ at my wedding.
He does a fantastic job no matter what he does.
Yep.
He gives everything he's got.
One of the best.
He really is. So it's great to be here alongside of him and Job. Job running the controls. Cooley made it here. Must have slept in this morning.
Traffic, Coach.
What time did you leave?
I left at 2:45, actually. I actually left early. I tried to get here early.
Oh, okay. Well, you got here. That's the key. You got here and you got here safely.
Thank you, Coach.
That's the big key. And Big Rocco, D. John Domenico, headed to West Liberty just to pursue his degree. Said he doesn't think he's going to play baseball. And you know what? That's not a bad thing either.
Nope.
Go get your degree. Go out and start making some cash. Pitch to Rocco right down the middle from Cooper Kincaid.
West Lib would love to have him play, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. The pitch. Rocco fouls it down the third base line. Falls behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Job counting the innings here through 4. 6-1, post 1 leading. The delivery from Kincaid. And I believe Rocco did go on that, tried to check his swing, but he did go, so 1 out. Kincaid has actually settled down here. He got through the third, 1, 2, 3, got through the fourth, 1, 2, 3, and he's started out this top of the fifth with a strikeout. Bring up Zaid Billings. Zaid spent his freshman year at West Liberty. Curveball drops in there. Kincaid is settled in a little bit here. Got a 1, 2, 3 inning with Cover and Murray mixed in there. Strike 2 to Billings. Behind 0-2 in the count. 6-1. Post 1 leading top of the fifth. The pitch. And Billings, fastball. Surprised at that pitch from Kincaid. Threw a fastball right down the middle. Billings wanted no part of striking out there, so he decides to line it up the middle. 1 out single. That'll bring up big Hank Anderson. Henry, I continue to call him Harry. And Jubb said he thinks the guys are starting to call him Harry now, so I have to find out if that is true. Pitch to Anderson way upstairs. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The humidity is starting to, has its clutches on me right now. I feel like I'm wilting.
My shirt feels like it's a part of my skin.
It's stuck to my shirt. Is stuck to me. And as Coach Stout would say, it's a bit swampy.
Ew.
Up here.
That's a little gross.
It's a bit swampy.
It's a bit swampy in here.
Yeah. I can just feel it in every part of my body. It's running down my back, down my legs. I don't know what would feel better right now to me. A bar stool and air conditioning with a cold beer or a nice cool shower. Coach Stout, which one would be better for you? The pool?
Oh,
yeah. The pool with a beer? No. Oh, no.
No, we don't
Water?
do that. No.
Water?
Only water.
You stay hydrated. Coach Stout. He doesn't drink and swim.
That's dangerous.
Very dangerous. Could cause problems. Anderson drives that ball to center. It keeps going. That's going to go off the monster. Center fielder runs into the wall. Here comes the right fielder, get it. And here comes Billings. He'll ground third, and he will score easily. Big Hank Anderson off of the monster. My goodness. They may have to replace that monster over after this weekend. The ball's been hit off of it like 10 times. Coach Goodwin is going to check on his center fielder. That ball just kept carrying and carrying.
Mm-hmm. I got to ask Harry about that celebration.
Yeah.
A couple of fist pumps there. I liked it.
Well, I bet I'm not going to say for sure, but I'm going to guess that Henry has not had a lot of triples in his day.
No, probably not.
Not a lot of stand-up triples, at least.
Maybe.
So he probably is very excited to get that stand-up triple. So
There you go on that one.
Ryland Robb will now hit for Reese Davis. Henry is 90 feet away. Pitch to Robb. Curveball falls in there for strike 1. 7-1 now. Post 1 leads. Trying to put this thing away. Trying to blow it wide open is Henry Anderson with that monster triple off of the hitter's eye. And Ryland Robb will send a ball down into the left field corner. Just went over the bag, and Ryland Robb will chug into second base. Slide there easily for an RBI double. Guess who joins the hit parade? Ryland Robb. He's going to join in on it. Double RBI.
Almost took his boy Henry out with it.
Coach Goodwin now coming out to discuss something. He and Paul Kearns are getting to know each other pretty well. I wonder what they're talking about.
Man, it's hot out here.
Think they're talking about something other than the game?
No.
Think they're talking about maybe where they're going to go for dinner?
They might. Pickles.
They've talked quite a bit. So now it's 8-1. Post 1 really laying it on. Rob joins the hit parade. Anderson joins the hit parade. That lower part of the order really stepping it up. Selman has a leadoff single in the second inning. Struck out his last time. He'd like to keep it going. And that curveball gets by the catcher, Wyatt Boyce. Bounces to the backstop, and Rylan Robb will chug over to third base. 90 feet away with one out. See if Selman can get him in. Nice pick down there by Boyce. Kincaid maybe starting to tire a little bit here. Big guy. 90-some degrees out. Pitch in the dirt again. 3 balls and 1 strike. I know one thing. I'd like to see a couple more runs here. Maybe we could get out of here early.
Oh, you never know, Coach.
Well, they did it the last game. Post 15 did it the post 65.
I don't know if I'm too happy to
And
hear you say it.
Selman draws the walk. That puts runners at the corners. Bring up the speedy Braxton Billick. He walked in the second inning, flew out to center field in the third. And that nasty top of the order looms in the on-deck circle. Runners at the corners, 1 out, 8-1, post 1. Kincaid really starting to labor now. You just see it. 95 degrees. And Billick with a base hit the other way. Rylan Robb will trot home.
That's a piece of hitting
And
there.
Selman will stop at second. Really good piece of hitting by post 1 as they take it the other way. And here comes Coach Goodwin out to the mound. That's probably going to be Kincaid's last pitch right there as it's 9-1. The top of the order coming up. Probably going out and talk to him. Kincaid hands Coach Goodwin the ball, so that is going to be the end of his day, and that's going to bring on, looks like number 11, Cam Cumpston, is going to go in the game. He was the DH. He's going to go in the game, but it looks like number 2, Eli Davis, is going to come on to pitch. So while this pitching change is going on, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Looking for a smarter way to manage your business finances? James Taylor, CPA in Wheeling, West Virginia, is your go-to pro for hassle-free bookkeeping, payroll, tax prep, and more. Powered by secure cloud-based software. Accessible, efficient, personalized. With 15-plus years of experience, James brings peace of mind to your numbers so you can focus on what matters most, growing your business. Call 304-905-8372 or visit jamestaylorcpa.com. Accounting made simple, the way it should be.
If your business needs an ATM, call the ATM man, Stan Stasinski, a former Post 1 player and proud supporter of Wheeling American Legion Post 1 baseball. Need it fast? The ATM man offers same-day ATM placement. Are your credit card processing fees too high? Call the ATM man today at 304-215-3165. Locally owned but local service. Whether you need credit card processing or ATM placement, call the ATM man at 304-215-3165. That's 304-215-3165.
Okay, back here at Patriot Field. Took a little break for a pitching change. Cooper Kincaid, day on the mound over. He's headed in to probably try to cool down a little bit. Big guy was laboring there. No wonder 93 degrees, heat index over 100. You know, when you're a big guy like that, it takes even a bigger toll on you. So we got, oh, and there's a base hit. That might end the game if it gets to the wall. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yep. Upton with another single. Drives in another run. We're in the top of the 5th. Thank you for that job. You guys all keep me straight up here. Billy hustled over to third, so the potential winning run. Still have to, Parkersburg will still have to bat. I'd imagine post 15's middle infield is back. We're going to concede that run. Eli Davis, what a tough task to come in and have to face this lineup. First and third, 10-1, post 1. Cover fouls it back. Upton was running there. Try to stay out of the double play. Billig down there at third. He represents the run that would put him in mercy rule if Cover can go out and shut him down in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch. That's going to get by. But it bounces right back, so Billy can't advance. But Upton moves down to second, so we'll see if post 15 is going to bring their infield in. Here comes, at least here comes the shortstop. I don't see, oh, here he comes. Second base, we got some kind of bird flying over there.
Yeah.
And Cover lines out the shortstop.
Unbelievable.
So we're still 9 runs up. Murray up at the plate now. Cover lined out the shortstop there, so that 11th run doesn't come across yet, but you got Jackson Murray, the pitch, and this will bring that run home as it sails by, and Billick will slide in to make it 11-1. Ball in the dirt. Billick raced home and slid head first. So now it's 11-1, top of the 5th. Post 1 continues the onslaught. 11 runs, 12 hits. Post 15, 1 run on 3 hits. Pitch to Murray, down at the knees for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. You always wonder what Jackson Murray's going to do when he's up. I figure he'll hit something off the red fence. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. I think Murray's he's due for a home run. He hadn't had one in about 5 at-bats. Yeah, he's about due.
Yeah.
There's an base hit.
He smoked out.
Ho-hum. All you do anymore is just yawn and say, well, another hit. 3 more in this game. Another RBI. It's beyond belief, folks. You got to be here to believe it. You got to be here to believe it. It's beyond belief. Literally, you can't get him out. He did fly out to left field or center field last time up, and I think guys were in there checking him, make sure he was hydrated.
That's why they did the hydration break.
I think it was when he flew out to center, they were worried about him.
Uh-oh.
Because he didn't get a hit. He didn't get a hit. I think they were thinking about pinch hitting for him next time up.
Yeah, they almost actually stopped the game.
Yeah, you can't, if you're gonna fly out like that,
yep,
gotta put someone in hit for him.
Absolutely.
He's a wheeze. All right, we got Rocco up. Rocco, he's looking to get in the hit parade here today. 0 for 3. Rocco skies this one way up in the air, way up, and is pulled in by the shortstop, and that'll win. The top of the 5th, but post 1 strikes for 6 more runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Your new score headed to the bottom of the 5th. It's post 1, 12. Post 15, 1.
Looking for a hometown insurance agency you can trust? Since 1999, Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services has been protecting families and businesses in the northern panhandle of West Virginia and eastern Ohio. We're independent, giving you choice from top-rated national and regional carriers. And guided by a concierge-level experience, our energetic, honest, and determined team puts customers first every time. For For home and auto to life and business insurance, we build relationships that matter. Need to pay a bill or access your policy online? It's easy with us. Protect your future with the agency you'd recommend to a friend. Call Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services today at 304-277-3239 or visit BernieGlennInsurance.com. Bernie Glenn Insurance, building relationships, protecting futures.
Wheeling's favorite neighborhood hangout is still the place to be. Wakeham's Bar is under new ownership, but it's still the same great spot locals have loved for years. Famous for their world-renowned hot dogs and cold craft brews, Wakeham's is the perfect place to unwind, catch the game, or kick back to live music with friends. Come see what's new right in the heart of Wheeling at 2181 National Road. Same soul, new energy, only at Wakeham's Bar.
Well, I'd like to be at Wakeham's Bar right now. That'd be a lovely place to be, having a hot dog and a cold beverage. All right, here we go. Cover trying to put this thing in the books and let Post 1 walk away with 4 wins on the weekend. What a weekend it's been. We have seen a lot of oh, that one came right at Jubb. Man, he didn't flinch either. It's incredible.
What a machine.
How he does it. Nothing phases him up here.
Just a big, strong
Not
beast.
the hot. Not anything.
Not even a cold.
Just doesn't even phase him.
Nothing. Nothing
He says,
at all.
bring it on. I'll take whatever you got. Pitch from Cover. Down in the dirt. Selman gathers that up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Cover. Fouled away. One ball, 2 strikes. On the hitter now up for Parkersburg, Wyatt Boyce. Okay, Cover trying to finish this thing off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch to Boyce up high. Ball 3 runs the count full. Sure. Seth would love to get this first out. Don't extend this any more than we have to. And a pitch right there.
Nice pitch.
Called third strike. Cover with that first big out. That'll bring up Eli Davis. Cover trying to finish this out. 12-1. Coach Stout yawning down there. I think he's just thinking of that pool, how lovely that's going to feel when he gets home. That does sound very good.
It does. I might do that, Coach.
Now, that sounds like inviting.
Oh.
That ball's driven. Davis drive. Billy back. That's going to bounce off the wall for a double. So Eli Davis.
Uh-oh. He's down in center field.
Ooh, that's not good. Braxton Billick. Coach Stout says he thinks that's a cramp. Probably is. It looks like they got his leg. Jubb, what do we do here?
We need pickles.
Pickle juice.
Mustard.
And anybody that doesn't believe it, I'm here to tell you it works.
Have you ever done it?
We got, pickle juice?
When you cramped up?
Oh, all the time. It's Secure-All. Jubb zooming in on the fellas trying to relieve Braxton Billick out there of his cramp. First one we've seen of that all day.
They always catch you off guard.
Surprised how we haven't gotten more of that, to be honest with you, with the temperature today. And, if these guys don't stay hydrated. I know it sounds like a cliche and not that important, but boy, Jimmy Payne out there. Coach Castellone now, Jubb zooming in on it. Our camera shaking a little bit there. Now it's settled down. Jubb zooming in. Billy went back. I don't know if the cramp happened while he was running or after or what, but he's still down. I don't think it's anything very serious other than hopefully a cramp. I want to thank all our sponsors once again. As always, TNY Payroll Pros, Jimmy Taylor and his group, TechnoCap Closures, Dustin Henry and everyone at TechnoCap, Mail America, Rick Delesk, great friend of Post One and of our radio station, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. So much they do for everybody in the community. Bernie Glenn Insurance, Erie Insurance, ATM Man, Stan Stasinski, Wakeham's Bar, under new management now, but still the same great bar that it always was. Schmidt Brothers Sunoco, Randy and Robbie Schmidt. Glamp Life, going to partner with them and do some things over at their, if you've ever seen their little, what do they call, Jubb, those like little tents or luxury little cabins or A-frame houses. And Don Tennant Law, I hope he's tuning in to the live stream and or the radio station. Jubb presenting a heck of a product here. Beautiful camera work. All right, Billy back up. Looks like he's okay. Eli Cooper with that one-out double. Back to the top of the order. Carter McLean, the center fielder. He's doubled and flew out to center. And right away, they drive it back to Billick. Try to take advantage of that cramp, but Billick will have no part of it.
That ball
He
finds
says,
you.
go ahead. Go ahead, try me. Billy drifts back, records out number 2. Trying to see if we can get okay, we're down to 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th. Post One leading by 11. Cover trying to finish this thing off.
We got a 2-0 count here. Cover resetting on the mound. Coach is, I don't know what coach
Trying to
is
get
doing.
Zaid Billings up here right after the game. Talk to him. And that just might do it here, or it might get into Upton on the run. Oh, what a catch by Chris Upton to end the game in left center field. You know what he said? Hey, Braxton, stay there. I know you're cramping. I'll go get the ball for you.
Yeah.
So he runs a mile, tracks it down in left center field, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will end our game. Your final score from Patriot Field, it's Post 1 12, Post 15 1. Post 1 continues their just dominance at the plate, just continue to pound the baseball. Outstanding effort from Seth Cover as he throws a complete 5-inning game. So Post 1 now runs their record to 9-5 with that 4-game sweep over the weekend, and a great effort all the way around, especially by our crew up here in the press box. Coach Stout, outstanding on the music, job on the live stream. So we're going to try to get Zaid Billings up here. I haven't had Zaid on yet. I'd like to talk to him a little bit about. He caught the first game and played right field the second game. Try to get him up here. See if Nick can send him up to us. Get a couple words with him. We'll take a quick break here and be right back.
Looking for a hometown insurance agency you can trust? Since 1999, Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services has been protecting families and businesses in the northern panhandle of West Virginia and eastern Ohio. We're independent, giving you choice from top-rated national and regional carriers. And guided by a concierge-level experience, our energetic, honest, and determined team puts customers first every time. For home and auto to life and business insurance, we build relationships that matter. Need to pay a bill or access your policy online? It's easy with us. Protect your future with the agency you'd recommend to a friend. Call Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services today at 304-277-3239 or visit BernieGlennInsurance.com. Bernie Glenn Insurance, building relationships, protecting futures.
All right, back here at Patriot Field on the campus of Wheeling Park High School. Just finished up our triple header. Post 1 takes care of business today. They win the first game over Charleston handily, and then just complete a 12-1 victory over Parkersburg. Post 15 in a very important area game. So Post 1 with a big weekend, 4 wins. A little bit steamy up here, but not bad, I don't think. Not quite as bad as yesterday up here. But now we're joined by our right fielder in the second game, Zaid Billings. Caught the first game. Zaid, let me ask you this. Are you tired?
Yeah, for sure.
How was it out there on that turf? Could you feel the heat coming up?
Oh, it was blazing hot.
Was it
Unreal.
hot?
Yeah.
All right, now give us the medical report on Braxton Billick. I can tell you were very involved in the diagnosis there of Billick. What
he
was
was
it?
just cramping.
What was your message to him? Get up and
drink some water. Yeah,
get up and finish. Get up and finish so we get out of here. Get up and finish. We got 2 more outs. Get up and finish.
That's right.
So then Upton runs over into left field and probably told him, "You just stay there. I know you're cramped up. I'll take care of this last out."
Right.
So let's talk about that first game. You caught today. Did a great job behind the plate. Now, obviously, it was hot everywhere else, but with the gear on behind the plate, how was it?
When I'm catching, I don't really feel like the heat that much. So I got so much stuff to worry about. I don't know. It's just when I get in the dugout, it's definitely blazing hot. But when I'm on the field, I don't really feel it.
And you're coming around at the plate. 2 hits in the second game, a hit in the first game. Tell us about your approach at the plate now. You seem like you're getting a lot of confidence.
Yeah, this past week I've been just trying to focus on taking the ball to right center more and just focus on solid contact rather than trying to lift it and get it out, and that's really been working for me recently.
I keep asking different guys, what's it like hitting in this lineup with Jackson Murray, Dijon, Cover, up to top, Opton, and the rest of the guys? Selman, go down the line, rattle and roll. What's it like hitting in a lineup that just absolutely mashes the baseball?
It's unreal, and to be honest, it's so much fun because 1 through 9 and no matter who's in that 1 through 9, we have every guy in our lineup can hit. Every guy, whether they're not playing this day or throughout the whole line, they can hit. And hit the ball hard. So.
Yeah, it's been fun watching. When Cover's on the mound, it's he was in total command today. He's not only hitting the ball, playing great defense. He gives you an outstanding effort on the plate. Talk about him and what he's contributing.
Oh, he's unreal. He's throwing the ball. Pitching. He's been all around the zone, great, and that's all we need really. And he is scorching hot at the plate right now, and it's really fun to watch.
Who do you think's hotter, him or Murray?
It's hard to tell. They're both having a great year so far, and I'm excited to carry on this summer with them.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Murray's wearing out that red fence out there.
I know.
Yeah, but you guys, it's important to be able to, as you said, hit 1 through 9, and you got to count on all parts of the lineup, including your 7, 8, 9 guys, which has been so important for you guys all year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been back there. I've been at the 5, and the back of the order is just as important as the top of the order because those guys, Jackson Murray, Seth Cover, they're going to bring us in. So if I'm back there, that's how I just try to get on base because I know that they're going to get me in. And then if I'm in the 5, I'm doing my best to get them in.
Yeah, absolutely. Baseball's a lot of fun when you're winning and you get your teammates. You get along with all your teammates. Can't wait to get to the park the next day, can you?
No, it's so much fun. I'm loving it so far. And for my last summer playing ball, I couldn't ask for a different group of guys. It's so much fun.
I've been watching baseball a long time, and I don't remember seeing an offensive team like this.
I know. It's so much fun. It's great.
Well, that's great. You're going to enjoy the rest of the evening, take a break, and
Yes,
get a
sir.
shower and relax.
Yes, sir.
All right, Zaid, great job. Congratulations on the 4
Thank you.
wins over the weekend. You guys were a pleasure to watch.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. That's Zaid Billings. Caught the first game, played right field. Second game, had 3 hits on the day. He's really coming along, contributing in a lot of different ways. And good to talk to him and get his thoughts on this team and the continued success. So on behalf of Jubb at the controls, Cooley, the wingman, Coach Stout, Coach Nardoni, this is Coach Dell. And from Patriot Field, a 4-game sweep for Post 1 as they take 2 yesterday, take 2 today. Your final score in game number 3 this afternoon. It's Wheeling Post 1, 12. Parkersburg Post 15-1. We'll be back Tuesday here as we take on Morgantown Post 2, 6 o'clock, first pitch. Good night. All right, Cools, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What'd you do? Get a late starter? Were you in bed with your girlfriend?
No.
Huh?
No, it really wasn't traffic.